I have the official Sony drink coasters, and I'm not sure what wave this is, but it's an official Nintendo coasters. They were bought at EB Games, $20 for the Sony Tomb Raider ones, and $10 for the Nintendo ones. This is the front, and this is the back. I'm going to start off with the Nintendo ones. Okay, so I got the coasters out of the wrapper. So these coasters are made by a company called Paladone, and they're typically what you would expect. They're cheaper coasters. It's just a rectangle piece of cork and a cardboard. If you see here, it's just a cardboard layer with the game printed on the front. So these are all SNES games. We have Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, and The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. So these are just typical cork coasters that you would expect. They're cheap, but Nintendo themed. This is the real interesting thing. Sony official PS1 coasters that are not made out of cork, and they actually look like PS1 cases. Okay, so these are basically like mini PS1 cases. Here we have the first Tomb Raider. Even on the back has the game. What's strange though is that they use the PALs. These are the PAL versions of the game. And the question you're all wondering, do these cases actually open? And no. There are hooks, so if you really wanted to, you could open it, because that's how they put these printed labels on the inside. But the hooks are not made to easily open. You're gonna need a tool and like pry it open. Here's the first Tomb Raider, the second Tomb Raider. The selling point for me was that they actually printed the back. The third Tomb Raider. Whoops, that was the fourth Tomb Raider. The third Tomb Raider, and the fourth one. So the plastic on these coasters feels similar to the jewel cases of the actual PlayStation 1 games. And actually I already have a slight scratch on it that looks exactly like this, what a scratch would look like on one of these PlayStation jewel cases. So keep in mind, if you're actually using this as a coaster, then you'll get lots of scratches from the cups rubbing all over the top. Actually, one worry I have with this is that you can clearly see it's just layers of cardboard on the top with cork at the bottom. So would condensation and liquid slowly warp or peel off the cardboard? It just might. They might have just spray coated a clear waterproof protection, but if that scratches off, then you might be out of luck. So don't expect these to last that long. These will definitely last longer, but they will start to get uglier with just scratches. They have these little rubber pads on the back to give it more grip. So these PlayStation coasters are definitely more fun and unique compared to typical cork coasters, because you've never seen a coaster actually made out of plastic and made to resemble a PlayStation 1 case. So unless you're not buying this to collect but to actually use, and you don't mind the plastic getting all scuffed up, then you can actually use these as coasters. If these were actually able to open, it would have been the icing on the cake. But other than that, it's still a pretty good cake without icing. Here's a size comparison to the Nintendo ones. The Nintendo ones are more rectangular because they have to resemble an SNES box. So this is the Super Smash Bros. Soundtrack, which comes in an actual normal size PS1 jewel case. This is a normal size jewel case, and this is the coaster. It's almost the same thickness without the rubber pads, but it's definitely smaller. If you're a Tomb Raider fan and you especially love the original Tomb Raiders, then you'll be way more interested in getting these. Even as a collector's item, they're pretty cool. If these were to get ruined through scratching and actual use, these aren't as expensive. It's about $10 to buy another set of these versus $20 to buy another set of these. Either way, if you want to pimp out your coffee table with video game themed coasters, either one of these would look pretty gangster. Before buying these, I tried searching online to see exactly what I was going to get when purchasing these, and no one really showed the real life physical item. That's why I'm making this video, to help show you what these look like. You can get a better look at them through the clear packaging if you were to go into a store. But for you people who decide to order these online, I hope this video answers some questions you may have, wondering exactly what you're gonna get. And by the way, these get scratched really easy, just like a typical jewel case. And until the next video, thanks for watching.